Well, despite calls from the U.S. to increase oil production and potentially help the global economy, OPEC today announcing it will cut production by 2 million barrels per day starting next month. That news leading to a dip in the markets, which had seen positive sessions the past 2 days. All three major indices dropping slightly, but no more than 0.25% at most. And after roughly 3 straight months of declining prices at the pump, the national average for a gallon of gas currently sitting at $3.82. Compare that to a week ago when the average price was about 10 cents lower. Now, of course, some states are seeing much higher prices than others. Let's take a look at California. The average there has increased nearly $1 in just the past 2 weeks. Currently sits at $6.35. Joining us now is Dan Roccato, finance professor at the University of San Diego. Dan, you know, I always like talking to you. I feel like you always talk to us about bad news. Walk us through what these cuts mean and why OPEC made that decision.
Hi, Nichole. How are you? With friends like these, by the way, who needs enemies, right? So listen, it's all about the supply of oil. And what they're trying to do is reduce supply, because that means they put more money in their pocketbook, less money in your pocketbook. So it's all about reducing supply to boost the price. And that's essentially what they're doing. And that's what's actually happened over the last couple of days. As you've just reported, gas prices are creeping back up.
So they're already, sky high, in my opinion, there in California. How high do you think that they could go nationally?
Well, you know how to hurt a guy. I live in California, and believe me, I feel the pain. Listen, we're about $3.82 a gallon now, as you said. It wouldn't surprise me to see a nice, a 10% jump from here. So we could be at 4.25 over the next few weeks, really pretty easily based on what OPEC did today and, anticipated supply versus demand. So by election day, Nichole, we could be over $4 a gallon.
And we try to keep it light here, Dan, but obviously so many families are impacted by this. Is there anything the White House can do?
Yeah, and you're right. So many families are struggling just buying gas, paying for food, and bills. Listen, here's the thing. The White House really has their hands tied to a certain extent in the short term. They're basically bringing a Band-Aid when they need stitches. The idea here is we need two strategies. We need a long-term strategy and a short-term. Short-term, we have to boost supply. And as you know, the White House hasn't been particularly effective or even influential in trying to get supply boosted because we're not sure they actually want to do that. Secondly, long-term, we do need to make the transition to cleaner alternatives. And we can do both, Nichole, but it requires leadership.
And I don't want to get into conspiracy theory at all here, Dan, but people always talk about the timing of things. Is there anything to the timing of this announcement? We are about 4 weeks to the midterms.
When we're talking about countries like Russia and Saudi Arabia, Nichole, I don't believe in coincidence, I have to tell you. So listen, this administration has had sort of this lukewarm relationship with Saudi Arabia. We know where we are with Russia. So the coincidence part, I'm not so sure I believe. At the end of the day, these countries are going to take care of themselves. Let's call them frenemies in best case. They're going to take care of their own interests ahead of ours. There's no doubt.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.